I've brought something to represent my anxiety today. You're going to meet him later. But first of all, I really want to take you back to 2009. So in 2009, I gave birth to beautiful twin baby boys. But my mental health was really, really bad afterwards. I battled very strongly with anxiety, and I developed a fear of leaving the house. And I didn't actually leave the house by myself for about 3 years. I was very lonely, very unhappy, and I wanted to rid myself of this dreadful feeling. So I decided to try and learn about anxiety. And what I learned really surprised me. Anxiety is also known as the fight or flight response because it enabled our ancestors to have the strength and speed to run away from or fight something with big, sharp, pointy teeth that wants to kill them and eat them. So, in other words, anxiety was trying to keep them safe and alive. And I realized that my enemy would not try and do this for me. So therefore, anxiety must be trying to be my friend. So therefore, I decided to try and make friends with my anxiety. It started with Cognitive Behavioural Therapy. Now, that gave me awareness of my thoughts and feelings to do with my anxiety. I'm going to give you an example. At the church I go to, we have a minister who's also a psychiatrist. Now, he speaks on stage about mental health issues with huge compassion and empathy. Yet, in my head, I believed that because of my anxiety, he thought I was worthless and a failure and unlikable and not worth talking to. Cognitive behavioural therapy also gave me the skills to start challenging those thoughts and feelings. I started to realize they didn't fit in with who he was, and they weren't true. But the final stage was I tried a behavioural experiment. One day I approached him and I said, "Do you know what? I think I'm getting better. Because I used to think that you thought I was worthless because of my anxiety, but now I realize that's completely not true." He was a little bit surprised, but he reacted with huge compassion. And this is what I got from the conversation. My anxiety had been trying to be my friend. It'd been trying to protect me from social rejection, but there was no social rejection to protect me from. So actually, my anxiety had got it wrong. But actually, all friends can get things wrong sometimes. All friends can make mistakes. So my anxiety was simply being a fallible friend. Then, the other thing occurred to me. I can show myself the same compassion that he showed me, and I can show that to my anxiety. I can forgive myself and my anxiety for getting it wrong. The last thing I tried was some more behavioural experiments. I started to let people peek in and see my best friend. And what I found was a lot of people also have anxiety. Now, that shouldn't be a surprise because 1 in 10 people will have a disabling episode of anxiety in their lifetime. The other thing this did was open me up to friendship, to giving and receiving support. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell you that it's been an easy journey because friendship is not always easy. Friendship takes hard work, investment, and perseverance. But now, when I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning full of fear, I can work with my anxiety and I can soothe myself back off to sleep. Now, I'm not ashamed of my anxiety anymore. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to introduce you to my BFF. So, introducing my best fallible friend. Now, thank you. Now, I don't know what your experience of anxiety is. I don't know what your anxiety looks like. I don't know what barriers you experience related to any anxiety. But actually, here is my big dream for you. That you can turn fear into friendship. That you can turn criticism into compassion. And those barriers, you can turn them into springboards to propel you forwards into a brighter, better, bolder future with your very own best fallible friend. Thank you very much.